Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, I can hardly contain my excitement. I finally got my hands on something that I've been waiting to be released for a while now, and I have it in my possession. I'm going to crack it open and I'm going to show you guys because I'm excited and I know you guys are going to love it. So that's what I want to talk about in today's episode. So roll that intro. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the box and then I'll open it up for you guys and you can see what the actual figure looks like. So here you have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monster Raphael Frankenstein's Monster Ultimate Action Figure. Jesus, say that 5 times fast. So before I crack the package open and show you the figure, I kind of want to just go over the packaging in general and give you a little bit of history on how this crossover came to be. Now, the Ninja Turtles in the 90s, they were everywhere. Everybody knows how extremely popular Ninja Turtles was. So for some reason in the 90s, Universal Monsters had an extreme spike in popularity, and that had to do with movies like Legend of the Fall, Bram Stoker's Dracula, things like that were, huge box office smashes. And the Ninja Turtle creator Playmates actually saw this and said, you know what, let's do a collab with them and we can bring out some figures to honor the original old school black and white Universal Monsters movies and put them in figure form. So that's exactly what they did. So in 1993, they actually released the first wave of the original Playmates line Universal Monster figures, and there were 4 of them. And then the next year in 1994, they released another 4 figures. So it was really cool that they redid these for the NECA line, and they got the license and they did the crossover all over again in 2022. This is the first one that actually hit the market, and it's Raphael as Frankenstein's Monster Ultimate Action Figure. I actually found this at my buddy Daniel's shop, and he has a toy and video game, comic, everything you can think of all in one shop. It's a fantastic place, and I went in there and I could not believe my eyes when I saw it sitting on the shelf. I didn't even think these came out yet. So when I was looking around in the store, I went to the Ninja Turtle section and I saw it sitting there and I could not believe it because I didn't even think this was out in my area at all. The front of the package just looks incredible. NECA, man, they really kill it with the packaging, and that's why a lot of people don't open the figures, is because the packaging is so great. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit of the packaging. Now, on the side here, it just has the picture of him and the logo and all that cool stuff. But when you turn it around to the back is where it gets really interesting. And it says, "It's alive. Raphael is Frankenstein's monster. He's been shell-shocked." And it says, "See, a terrifying turtle with attitude. Pure terror from the sewer. Warning, the monster is loose." And it says, "Beware his shocking sigh." Now, just look at the awesome packaging on this figure. I mean, they really killed it, man. And on this other side here, you can actually get a glimpse of a couple other figures that are going to be coming out for the Universal Monsters and Ninja Turtle crossover. So you got Raphael right here, which is Frankenstein. And then you got
the Hunchback Leonardo,
the Mummy Michelangelo, and one that you really don't know. But if you know anything about the Playmates line, you know who this is. So the cool thing about these though, these do not have a certain store release only. You can get these at Walmart, Target, etc. It's not just one place. So these should be readily available when they do start hitting the market. And I cannot wait because these figures look incredible. Now you guys are probably thinking, hey, wait a minute, there's no Donatello. So Donatello hasn't been announced yet. But everybody knows, if you were original fan of the Playmates line, you know that Donatello is Dracula, and I cannot wait until they release that figure. So I'm gonna flip it back over here to the front, and there's a little thing here that you can open up with Velcro, so let's check it out. And there he is. Look at the actual quality on these. And I know you guys can't see it here, so I'm gonna switch to some B-roll and just show you guys how freaking cool these figures are.
Creeping out of the sewers and into Castle Frankenstein comes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters! It's Raphael as Frankenstein. Observe his tooth held together with real chain. His turtle shell with sewer-laden tubing. His electric bolt size for plenty of shell rays. And of course the monster's portrait with plenty of bolt scars and signature flat head. It's the all-new Universal Monsters and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael as Frankenstein. I'll put everything you see here. You better get it before the monster gets you. From NECA.
Now, everybody knows that I'm kind of a sucker when it comes to NECA stuff. It's extremely fragile. That's one of the reasons I try to stay away from, NECA figures. But I had to get these, and I'm gonna definitely crack this open. I want to display these outside the box. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this real quick, and I'm gonna give this a little slice, and I'm gonna crack it open, and I'm gonna show you guys. So give me 1 second here. So here's the figure in all of its glory. Just look at the attention to detail on this thing. Everything from his outfit to his actual skin to his teeth, his hair, everything looks fantastic on this figure. And he actually comes with a couple accessories, which are his size, and he has a couple interchangeable hands also, so you can, change out his hands and hold his size if you want. I'm gonna put these to the side, but just check out how freaking cool this figure looks. Now, look at the face. I mean, look at his eyes. Everything is so articulated perfectly. I mean, look at the tears and the stitching and the patches on his dress shirt and just everything. I mean, the knee pads, the feet, everything looks incredible. And if you actually notice here, he's got all these hoses coming out of his neck, and you turn around to the back, he's got his chain hanging, and his shell is actually cracked and broke. So they took a piece of the New York sewer and actually bolted it on for it to be a piece of his shell. And he's got his red bandana there. I mean, look how good the face looks. He looks super old, and just like he's got all these liver spots on him, and his hair looks incredible. I mean, just an overall fantastic figure. I'm gonna be collecting every single one of these, but just check that out. Look how freaking awesome that looks. Imagine having all four of these and you got them sitting in a display case. So cool. You can actually turn the head if you want and put a different pose on him. You can move it up and down, and even look at his neck. He's got his neck stitched up. When I saw these, I knew I had to have them, but I can't front, man. These things look so freaking awesome, and I plan on getting every single one of them. If they make only 4, or if they make the second wave also, I'll get those too. I appreciate you guys taking a look at it with me. I just can't believe how incredible these figures look. I'm so ready to get the other ones, and I can't wait to just open them all up and display them and make a super cool looking display out of these awesome freaking figures. I mean, everything looks so good on them. I can't believe how good these look. So there you go, guys. That's the exclusive look at the Raphael Frankenstein Universal Monster figure. I'm pretty sure these retail for $39.99 in the US. And you can find them at places like Walmart and Target and big box stores like that. So make sure you guys keep an eye out. If you guys can get your hands on some of these, make sure you do it. Pick you up one of them, open it up, free it from its plastic sealed domain, and just display it in an awesome display case with all of its accessories, and just show everybody how freaking cool this Universal Monster line is. And I appreciate y'all watching. And until next time, keep on reminiscing, baby.
Well, there you go. That's my exclusive look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Universal Monsters Raphael Frankenstein figure. This thing looks incredible, and I'm going to get every single one of these when they come out. I'll bring you guys along on the journey with me as soon as they come out this year. They should be releasing periodically through the year, so look forward to the videos when I drop them. These things look incredible. Hopefully you guys can get your hands on some too. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep on reminiscing, baby.